Hello everyone, welcome into my craft space. My name is Shauna and today I am working on the beginning pieces of my botanical book for the How to Botanical collaboration. And my day is actually tomorrow, but I've been working on this book trying to get it ready, and I thought I would share with you guys a little precursor to my actual video and show you how I plan to put the signatures in my book and how I'm going to decorate this fun little window piece here. So it looks a little crazy at the moment. I do have 3 eyelets in here on each side of my spine, and we're gonna do a slipped spine so that you can remove the signatures. It's gonna be 3 signatures, and this was a pasta box of some kind, I think hamburger helper, but I'm not totally sure. And then it's just been repurposed to make the start of my fun journal. Now it looks a little crazy because I've been sewing and I've been trying to leave the strings to see if I want to try and embrace these strings or not. Haven't decided yet, so they're just hanging there in the way. The cover has these windows that I have cut with a die cut, and it has several layers. We're going to get into these layers a little more later on in my next video, but for today I wanted to work on this spot here. This I actually have 18 eyelets in this book before I even have a book, really. So I have 6 on the spine, and then I have 12 right here surrounding this window. And this piece here is going to be glued on here, so you won't be able to see the backs of the eyelets or any of the things that we're going to do here in just a second. So I've got all these little metal goodies. This book is going to be botanical themed for the How to Botanical collaboration. So when my signature goes in here, it has this beautiful image here, and right now it's drying with the Nuvo drops, but it's going to be in the window. You can kind of see that. So I really want to put this frame in there like this, and then maybe a few other little charms or pieces. This little charm has a butterfly and some botanicals, and I just thought it would be perfect. So I put the eyelets all around. I have this, I'm not sure what gauge this wire is, but it's just green wire. And then I also thought I would decorate this window space with some of this gold thread, just to give it an added layer of interest there. So we're going to try to get this piece here in the window and see if I can put any of these other little elements in there just for fun. So I think first what I want to do is just add some thread all around, and that will just get us started here. So I'm going to put a piece of washi tape just to hold this thread. Hopefully this won't be seen. Last time I used this washi tape in hopes it wouldn't be seen, it was seen. So use it sparingly, use it off of the area, and use a coordinating color just in case. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just put that through one of the eyelet holes, get our strings out of the way here, and take this down. Now this whole side here is going to be covered and nothing hopefully will be seen. So I'm gonna have to cut this off so we can thread it through. I'm just gonna thread it through at random, kind of giving like a little, I don't know, I guess maybe like a little web, and I'll see if I like that. If I don't, then we'll take it out and we'll just do the charm. Okay. Oh, come on. Wire cutters should surely cut this thread, right? There we go. Okay. So I've got the end piece here, and we are just going to randomly thread it through the eyelet holes here, making just a fun little web. Let's see. There we go. I hope everybody has been watching and enjoying the collaboration. I have been learning so many fun things, and the ideas just keep coming for this botanical book. I'm super surprised, actually. My spine is Well, it's smaller than it should be for how many pages I pulled out to work with, but I have skimmed it down some, and I'm excited to show you guys how it's going to be going along. Again, I'm doing this just with no real rhyme or reason, just trying to cross them each time and cover the whole area here, and then we can get our little charm. It'll have something to lay on there and hopefully stay a little straighter. And I was hoping this thread would be thin enough that it wouldn't disturb the image too much that I'm planning to have through the window. All right, come on. It's kind of like a little bit of string art here in our book, and I just thought it would be so much fun. I love string art. I think maybe that would make a really fun book cover, to do some kind of a cool, a real pattern of string art. This is not really very much like string art. I guess kind of it is, but it doesn't really have a direction or an orientation. We're just threading it through and having a good time here. Or at least I am anyways. I hope you guys are. Let me try and zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see a little better what's going on over here. So I've just been putting the threads in, grabbing it around. And again, the back side is not going to show at all because we're going to glue that other panel down. Got a couple of violets that I didn't get any threads through, so I'm going to go ahead and go through those. Just to make it even and interesting. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's go back over here because the ones that we didn't get are kind of at the top on the side over here. So no needle is needed for this unless you really want to kind of help you guide it, but this thread is thin enough that it just goes right through these big eyelet holes. And you can just kind of pull it, see how it's just kind of making like a kind of a mess back here. But I'm hoping it will look really neat when we're done. So now I'm gonna go to this one since I went to the other one last time. And then we'll go, where do we need to go? Let's see, let's go up to the top because we're kind of missing some things over here. Go to the top. Eek, I am tangled in string. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Let's bring this one down over here. And did I get everywhere? No, I didn't get that one. So we'll bring this guy over here. And then we'll be able to go through this one that we have left. And, oh, I don't have that one either, so we'll go through that one as well. Oh, no, what did I do? All right, let's see. Let's go over here to this one. I don't want them to cross in front like that. There we go. And then we can go like down here and then over there. Okay. Down here. And see how it's just making a really fun little web. And then hopefully my little charm will just lay right in here. And we honestly could maybe even hold the charm together with this thread, but this thread is really thin. That charm is really thick, so I just want to make sure it's going to be secure in here. I don't want it falling out. All right, so I'm going to try and tie this. And actually, I could just tape it over here. Maybe that's what I should do. We'll just give it some washi tape out of the way. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna leave this until I've got the charm in there. So one more string in the way. But I think it will help in case if I do decide to use the wire to, or the string to put the charm in. Now my wire is green. I thought that would be kind of a nice coordinating color. We'll see if we still feel that way once we start. I'm trying to get this to stay in here. Let's see. So now it'll just kind of lay on this little nest, which I think that looks great. We could actually use some jump rings. That might be nice. Let's see. So I think I'm just gonna need a little piece of this actually. Just gonna cut it out. Then I'm going to do, whoops, this, and then through that eyelet back there, and through the eyelet back there, one on either side. And then we can kind of twist it on the back side over here, hoping that it stays right in place. And this wire is so bendable and pliable, you can just very easily manipulate it. So we'll just kind of twist it like a little knot would be, like that. Try to get it nice and close to the eyelets there. Twist around. I know there's probably some jewelry makers out there shaking their heads, but you know what? I just do the best I can to get whatever task I need done. I'm sure there's probably a better way to secure this, but this is gonna work for me today. I just know it is. I could use a little bit of hot glue and just kind of dab it on there. But this whole thing is going to have this other piece over here laid over and glued, so should be okay as far as being in there and secure. So okay, so let me just use my little wire tools here. We'll give it a little tug. Kind of flatten it out. You can see it's kind of in a little knot there. Let's see where that hangs on this side. See if I like it. And all right, so it's just going to hang like that. I do think I like that quite a lot, actually. Now I could secure this piece down or like make it come around. Not totally sure that's necessary though, so maybe we'll just leave it like this. I just want to make good and sure because I'm going to close that other side in there, so I think it's okay if it moves a little bit. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. All right, so once we have that, this is what's going to, this is like a little flap here. Maybe I want to put some washi tape over that too, so it'll be smooth and won't puncture through the paper. Nope, that didn't work. Try it again here. I think it's because this is just too bumpy. There we go. Just put that right over. And the washi tape is like, I don't want to do that. Okay. And then this will just glue right over that, like this. All right, I think I'm ready to glue it. Here we go. I was gonna think about putting in, actually let's look at this before I glue, just before. I have some of these other little bits and flowers. I'm just not so sure this really needs it though. I was thinking I could put them in like that, but I don't really think it needs it. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna let this one piece shine on its own here. And if I still really want to do something as far as securing it, I could always use my thread and just go through the window of the eyelets and pull it down around there. But I think it's gonna be okay. Might be kind of cool that it moves. So let's go ahead and add some glue. This is just a Lean's Tacky Glue. It's the clear gel tacky glue, one of my favorites. And I may use some of my Prima glue just around. In fact, maybe while this is waiting to come out, we'll go ahead and put a little bit of this Prima gliding glue around here. Ugh, it has a little glue glob. There we go. Whoops, and I didn't snip the string here. Let's find the scissors. There we go. Maybe I'll just go ahead and finish with this glue because this glue is really strong. Holds everything in place. Put some more of that around there. Okay. So this part is just going to go hopefully kind of snugly over here. Can glue around here. Glue squeezing out there. All right, so there is that piece. I think that actually looks pretty great. Haven't done one like that before, but I think it's pretty cool, and maybe is something I will do again in the future. So there's that. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put our signatures in, and I've done this kind of a spine before. With 2 signatures is what I usually do, but I wanted to do 3 signatures and I want to put some buttons, so we're gonna make this work for that purpose there. I learned this technique from Bella from RachandBella Crafts, but she did just 2, and like I said, I kind of wanted to adapt it for my own here and add some buttons there and do 3 signatures instead of just 2. So I've got some elastic stretchy cord here. You can find this anywhere that you can find beading supplies. I've got 3 eyelets here and 3 eyelets at the top here. And so I just went in the left side, like from the outside in. We want our strings on the inside of the spine. And then we're gonna go out here and back through the next hole. Oops, come on. There we go. And I'll zoom out just a little bit, you guys can see better. So we're gonna go into this one here in the center and just keep letting it roll through, that's totally fine. Then we're gonna go back in here from the outside in and pull it. Okay. Then we're gonna go out here, and before we go, so this one, we're actually technically done here, but we need to go back through here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that here, but I want to put this butterfly up here. So I'm gonna go back through this hole here. And so I've got my 2 loops here. Then I'm going to string this butterfly, and this is upside down right now. I'm sorry about that. So we're just gonna go through the loops of our butterfly button. It's a little wooden button, and we're going to pull this through just like that so that our little butterfly lives at the top of our spine there. Okay, and then now we need to flip it back over and work on the bottom one without losing this guy here. So here's the string for this one. Oops. If we go in there, and let's see. So we need to go in the middle one, just like we did on the other one. And then we'll go out again. And make sure we have this the right way. Put our butterfly on correctly so he's not an upside down one. Through here. Through here. So again, this is a no-sew way to do a spine. So then we're just going to go back through here. And let's hope that we have... So our strings are on opposite sides, which is not really ideal, but we want to pull these super tight. So let's see here. I'm going to turn this over and adjust these little butterflies so that they are where I'd like them to be. This one as well. Perfect. And then these we can actually tie as tight as we can to our thread here. So you want to pull it nice and snug. And keep tying here. Let's see, there we go. Oops. Nope, that did not tie. Trying just to do a square knot. There we go. I think I got it. And we'll pull it tight again because it's loose. Okay, this one just needs to hold on for a second. I'm going to clip it here just so it stays right there. This one we're going to work on a little bit more. So I do have a knot right there. And I'm just going to tie it a couple of more times just to make sure it's not going anywhere. Did I get a knot? I think I'm mostly just managing to twist it around. Here we go. So usually when I do this and the way that I learned, your two strings wind up at the bottom because there's only two holes. So adding this third signature is what's causing the issue here, but I think it's going to work out just fine. Okay. So there's that one. Now this one I'm going to pull and try to get it fairly snug because it's pretty loose. Move this butterfly back around. And you just pull on your strings gently here so you don't pull them out, but you do want them to be kind of snug because that is what's holding your signatures into the book. Okay. So you can see that's a lot more tight than it was. Now we're going to try and tie this in a knot. Hopefully I'll do a little better than I did on the first one. Try to keep this nice and tight here. go. There's a knot, and then we'll just go ahead and tie a couple more. And then we can slide our signatures right into the spine here. I'm so excited to have this done before my other video releases on the 21st. So I'll be able to show you guys more of a completed project. Won't be complete, but it'll be more in progress here. So, okay, so now we have this one here, which is one that's going to be in the front. And then this signature here. Let me zoom out just a little bit. And then this signature here. Now I don't have measurements for you because they probably will all be different based on whatever size of a box that you use. And it looks like I'm gonna have to trim mine down just a little bit. You want your pages to be the width between eyelet to eyelet so that they fit in here very nicely. And so I'll just show you how they're gonna go in here, but I am going to trim them eventually here just a little bit. So that signature just lays right there. And then this one here will go in next to that one. And what's great about this is you can add pages, you can take pages out, you can work on pages outside of the journal. So maybe you want to do some sewing or something like that. Oh, this is all dry. Awesome. I love it. I love Nuvo drops. So let's get a gander at how this is going to look with our image in the window. I'm so excited. Okay. And we have this beautiful image on the back here too. I love that. Okay. So there's that. And then our little frame is going to sit here like that. And it just kind of frames in that little flower. It's hard to tell it's a flower back there, but it does give you kind of a surprise once you get there. So I think that is really great and a really good start to this journal. So there's our little image that goes in there, and then our little frame with our little string art project right there. And we've got all three signatures in the book. We have a beautiful spine here. Oh, and I was going to add some fun elements to this spine. Let's go ahead and do that while we're still here together. These cute little tickets from RachandBella Crafts. There's some with butterflies that I absolutely loved. And that is what I was going to decorate the spine with. So let's see if I can find the ones I wanted. There's one. And here's a couple more. Okay. Those are just some little bits of ephemera that I cut out for my next video. And I'm not sure if I can fit 4 on here or if I just need 3. I do absolutely love these little cutouts. These are just little tickets from the paper collection. It's called Botanical Dreams from RachandBella Crafts, and I will put that link in the description box below. Maybe I just need it like this, and I had some fun trim that I was going to use. Something sort of like this. Not sure I like that either. All right, well, I am going to keep fiddling with this until I come to a spine conclusion that I absolutely love. And I hope you guys will join me for my portion of the collaboration video that is coming up. It should be released in the next day or so on the 21st. And check out all of the other fine, wonderful, talented people that are taking part in this huge collaboration. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching.